What's up, everybody? Chris Gault here, Healthy Living with Chris Gault, and I have a special message today. I'm going to get right to it. All right, so this is going to be a different kind of video. Normally I'm very positive. That's what my channel is all about, healthy living, both mentally and physically. And so I try to be very positive. But I just need to get something off my chest. And I know this might hurt my channel because the people who follow me probably don't like to hear about this, but I'm just very passionate about what I'm going to say. And I'm very passionate about keeping people healthy. So the one thing I just want to say is just wear the damn mask, okay? It's not that big of a deal. Don't listen to the politicians, is what the first thing I would say. They have a political agenda and they don't really care about being healthy or not. They have a political agenda and you don't want to listen to them. You don't want to take their advice about wearing a mask or not. You want to listen to the top doctors and scientists in the country who actually have degrees and study and have knowledge and years of experience behind them to tell you, the right thing, so that you're listening to actually who has the knowledge about a certain subject. It's just like, if you went in for brain surgery, would you want a politician to operate on your brain, or would you rather have a top doctor, operate on your brain? I know which one I would do. I'm hoping that you guys would pick the same one, but you never know. But so that's why you have to listen to the people who actually know what they're talking about. And politicians who have a political agenda aren't necessarily the people who actually know the real meat and potatoes of why you do something. So anyway, just want to throw that out there. The mask, the other thing is that, people are blowing it out of proportion and making it out to be a very inconvenient thing to do. It's not that inconvenient. I'm not sure why people think that's so hard to do, and I'm not sure why they resist so much. And one of the problems is it's been politicized, and it should not be politicized. This is a health issue, not a political issue. It's a medical device. So I'm not sure why people have politicized it when it really all it is, it's a very simple medical device, and it's not difficult. And I know people get into this whole thing about, well, it's my rights, and so I have the right not to wear the mask. Yeah, but there are other people who have the right to be healthy too and not get a virus. So what about their rights? It's just like, you can't smoke a cigarette in a restaurant because you're affecting other people when you smoke that cigarette. You can't drink and drive because you're putting the public at danger if you drink and drive. So if there is a worldwide pandemic going on and the masks have proven, and they have been proven by science, to slow it down, then why are we not wearing the mask when we're asked to wear the mask? It shouldn't even have to be a law. It should be that you should want to do it. But for some reason, some people put it out, think of it as being either weakness or something, and they just won't wear it. You really just have to wear the mask because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for your family, for your friends, for your loved ones, and everybody else. It's just the right thing to do. You don't want to have a loved one or a family member or a friend on a respirator. And I've seen now what that means to be on a respirator. It's basically so painful and so uncomfortable, you have to be put into a coma to have a respirator put on. A tube goes down your throat to bring oxygen to your lungs. It actually beats up your throat and your lungs while it's doing it. So once you're done with the respirator, you have to heal from that. They also have to put a feeding tube in you because you can't feed yourself because you're unconscious. You're also have to be moved. So you're either on your stomach or on your back, so that because your muscles are also going to atrophy during that time. You have to wear a diaper, or they have to put tubes in you to collect the waste from your body. Who wants to be put there? And you can't see your family members, and they can't see you, right? So if putting on a mask can help people not get on a respirator, why would we not do it? We should be doing that. We should be wearing the mask. I mean, it's a small price to pay to keep somebody off a respirator. Don't listen to the garbage that's on the internet from people who say that the masks are unhealthy. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. Listen to the doctors who have worn masks in their profession all the time. They wear masks all the time, even before the pandemic has happened, right? They put masks on. You don't see them dying from it. It's not unhealthy to put a mask on. But people have come up now that, oh, if you put on a mask, you're being unhealthy to yourself. But who are these people who are saying that? Are these people, what credentials do the people have? So it's one thing you have to do is actually look at what credentials do they have. Like, I don't have any credentials at all on the medical field. That's why I'm listening to the top doctors and the top scientists right now in the world that tell you to wear it. But you got people on the internet who have absolutely no background in physics, in health, in medical procedure. They don't have any of that kind of background, and yet they're putting out advice and they're putting out information on why you should not wear the mask. I mean, how insane is that? Why would we take their take on this if they don't have any backup or any bit of education or credentials to actually give them the credit to actually say those kind of things? It's just nuts. To me, it's just nuts. So we shouldn't listen to them. And just to give you a little physics, because I did take physics in college, and I'm just going to say that why do masks work? Because it's just a very simple physics example. Because all you have to do is like if you breathe, if you blow out air, you can probably blow air about 6 feet. That's why or around there. That's why they have the 6 feet separation. If you put your hand in front of your mouth and blow, you're stopping that air. Well, that's what the mask does. It doesn't stop it completely, but it slows it down. So instead of going out 5 or 6 feet, the air is only going to go up maybe a foot or two, or about not even that, probably less than that. It's just simple physics. It's very simple, and that's why it works when you put the mask on. And it doesn't hurt anybody, like I just mentioned. It's not going to hurt you to put the mask on. And the other thing is, you're not going to be wearing the mask all the time, right? So maybe these people who think that it hurts you because it cuts oxygen off to your brain are going to wear it 24/7. Well, you're not going to sleep with it on. You're not going to wear it when you're in your house. You're only going to wear it when you leave the house, right? So when you leave the house, put on your mask, right? If you come within 6 feet of somebody. So if you're getting in your car, you obviously don't have to wear it if it's just you or a family member who you live with, right? But if you're going out into a store, you're going to put the mask on. If you go to a restaurant, you put the mask on. Now, you could take it off while you're eating, obviously, because it's very difficult to eat with the mask on. I admit that. So you could take it off to eat, but you put it on. And so if you think about how much time, if you wear it out, if you don't have to wear it when you're walking outside, but if someone starts to come up close to you, like if you're walking on a sidewalk and you're going to be within 6 feet of that person, put the mask on, right? So if you count up the time that you need to wear a mask, like when you're in a store or you're in a restaurant, and not when you're eating, but when you're walking around, like if you get up to go to the bathroom or something, you put the mask on. Also when you walk up into the restaurant, but when you're sitting down eating, you don't need to do it. But also, and whenever you come with 6 feet of someone, I mean, you add up all that time in the day, it might add up to like what? An hour? Maybe probably less than that. Probably like a half an hour out of the 24-hour day that you actually have the mask on. That's gonna help protect the whole world so that we can get back to being normal again and slow down this infection. I mean, think about it. It's not going to hurt you physically to do that. You're only wearing it for a little bit of time, right? And that's much better than not wearing it at all, especially when you're, in the presence of people. So the big thing too is also keep your 6 feet apart, but make sure you have the mask. So it shows. The thing is, it doesn't show. People have equated it now to showing weakness, like, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to get the disease if I wear a mask. But it's not that at all. I put my mask on for you. I'm not putting it on for me, and I'm hoping that you do the same. I'm hoping you put on your mask for me. It's not a sign of weakness. It's not a sign, oh, I'm afraid. It's a sign of caring and respect for others, saying that, yeah, I care and respect you enough that I'm going to put this mask on so I can make sure that you don't get anything from me in case I have the disease. You know, because we don't always know that we have it. Sometimes you show symptoms, sometimes you don't. And I don't want to take that chance of passing it on to somebody else and having them have to sit in a hospital for 2 weeks to a month on a respirator, unconscious, while their family can't see them and they got tubes all in them. I don't want that on me. And I would hope that everyone feels the same. The other thing is, we know we need to get the economy going. I want to get the economy going. We all want to get the economy going. But we're not going to get there unless we all pull together and do this together. And so that means socially distancing, you know, being 6 feet apart, wearing the mask when we go inside somewhere or we are within 6 feet of somebody, you know, washing your hands the correct way, 20 seconds I believe it is, using hand sanitizer when you can, and just using common sense, and we are going to get there. We are going to beat this thing, and we're going to be better than ever. I know it. So all I'm asking is please wear the damn mask. Help us all get through this, and I just want to thank everybody for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good day.